All right, so we are here with the brand new OP-15 One Piece set, which came out this week, or actually it's coming out. I got it from Hobbiesville. Don't try to get it from Hobbiesville. I got this in November 2025, months ago. One Piece has become almost impossible to track. One Piece has become almost impossible to buy, but there is a solution. It's not the perfect solution. I will not lie to you and tell you that the Poke Restock app, which I did use to buy OP-14 blister packs from Box Lunch. Some people got lucky getting illustration boxes from Target and Walmart. But One Piece is few and far between. All right, I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that you're gonna download this app and then you're gonna get One Piece. It's not gonna happen easily. But with this app, it gives you a chance, a real chance. You'll get instant stock alerts when items are in stock. For the new OP-15 that's coming out, there's going to be big restocks early on with Target and Walmart. So it's actually a pretty decent chance. You know, if you go and look back at Target and if you go and look back at Walmart, that's the good thing about the app. You can historically see the last time things were in stock, how much it was in stock, and when it was in stock. You can get an idea and you can get a feeling for how often things will get restocked. For Target and Walmart, it was pretty big, pretty early. And then it fizzled out. Box Lunch and Hot Topic has been pretty good, pinging every once in a while. But that is the future. This is the now. This is OP-15. We got the new purple Enel. We got the new yellow Luffy. And this also, different than Japan, has a little bit of the back end of EBO4. So what's in here is that really cool new red Zoro, which I honestly would love to have. I will probably run him in my absolutely positively not meta at all RG Odin. I've been playing RG Odin. He's pretty fun, especially with the new Kikanojo. I'll probably run him there, and honestly, I still will probably not do well because the new meta is all about yellow, yellow, yellow. But with that being said, let's start ripping. Let's start opening this up. Let's start off with the dash pack. I see Nami's on the front, so I'm assuming Nami is like the big get here. I would like Zoro. If I had to guess from the dash pack, I would say it's what it always is. Zoro, Nami, and I don't know if Luffy's ever been in the recent dash packs. I don't think so necessarily. All right. And what do we have? Come on, bro. I'm trying to open up this here, and it looks like we have Kairos. Okay, that's pretty cool. This guy's annoying. This guy's actually ridiculously annoying. If you know about the new Rebecca leader, she's extremely annoying. I think she's underrated because people don't really talk about her. What people are talking about mostly is the new Lucy, the new P&L. Whoops. The new Lucy, the new P&L. Who else is new? Brooke. No one's really talking about Rebecca. Rebecca is pretty annoying just because she does a lot of defensive plays with blockers, and then she does a bunch of like pokes with that guy Kairos, because her whole gimmick is that she can play a from her hand for free, that Kairos, and he has rush. Like, how's that fair, bro? Like, how does bro have rush? How does bro have like all these different things going on? Like, it's crazy. And let me go ahead and take a picture before I rip this, because I like to live in the moment, and I would like to actually commemorate this, because this might be my very last ever, unironically, last ever MSRP OP One Piece purchase. One Piece has become insane. It's become, unfortunately, a scalper's paradise. Bandai has not kept up with demands. They're trying to, but not really. Like, they're just not keeping up with demands. There's no if, and, or buts about it. And unfortunately, I think because this is my last pre-order that I made when Hobbiesville was still honoring close to MSRP. This was like, I think 140, which at that time was slightly overpriced. Now, you'll be begging for that. I don't think we will be seeing any pre-orders that are going to be close to this price. And I think that, unironically, we probably, more than likely, I mean, when I say we, I mean me, I'm definitely not getting another One Piece box at this price ever in my life. So let's revel in it. Let's enjoy this. Let's hope for the good nougat luck. Maybe we'll get that cool blue SP nougat. But let's rip this open and see what happens here. I don't know if the same rules apply as the old packs, where if you get a leader, it's not necessarily a dead back. You might still be able to get it. By the way, I will try to build Krieg. Krieg seems very cool. So we got Morgan, that's for Krieg. Drekel Mihawk, I've seen him in Krieg. Canis, Sky Island, Pacifista, 1 cost blocker. Whoa! If you have Julie Bronny and you have 0 life cards, this character gains blocker. Okay, so he's a 2K. We've got Holly, which is good for the new P&L. We got the event that gives Lucy double attack. We've got Lelouchia Kingdom. We got Navy 2K, that's good for Kobe. We've got El Thor, and I just realized the way I'm opening this, you can't really see it until I put it down. We've got Hadrian. We've got a Distorted Future, okay. And then we got, oh, this looks like this is not an alt art, but wow, it looks really nice. Rob Lucci. This is Egghead CP0. If your leader type includes CP, this character gains plus 1,000 power and plus 2 cost for every 5 cards in your trash. On play, you may trash 1 card from... You may trash one of your characters, draw 1 card? So I guess this is like, if you've got a bunch of chumps on the field, you just trash someone and you draw a card. I guess that can be okay. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about trashing a card, but that's pretty cool. We'll put them to the side. We got El Thor, which is another purple Enel card. I mean, this set. I mean, the big guy is purple Enel. I played the sim a little bit, and I did see purple Enels. I'm not that afraid of him because, like, he seems very predictable. He always wants to start off aggressive with Holly. He wants those double attacks. He wants to hit you hard. But if you play Gecko Moria, you can pretty much stun his entire board, including the other Enels. So I don't get it. I'm not really following it. And I played with Yamato as well, and it didn't seem too bad. So I honestly don't feel like he's going to be that bad. Am I crazy, or is this a reprint? This looks exactly... Former Roger Pirates, you may give one, blah, blah, blah. Silver's Rally, give up to one of your opponent's character minus 2k during this turn. Counter up to one of your characters, or Silver Rally, gains 2k power during this battle. Okay. I don't know. Does that do anything for Rayleigh? Like, I feel like his deck has been on life support and not much is happening. I actually like this. I might actually put this in my RG Odin deck, maybe. It's not great, but I feel like it's a good 3-drop. For decks that don't really run 3-drops, which RG Odin doesn't, it's pretty good. You give your leader plus 1k for the turn and your opponent's turn, and you draw a card. It's pretty good for 3, in my opinion, for red especially, because you never really draw with red. Usopp. This character cannot be rested by your opponent's leader and character effects and gains blocker. So the only thing that can rest him, I think, is Deadman's. And I remember there's also Demon Aura 9/. Whenever I see this guy, he confuses me a lot because his on KOs rest up to one of your opponent's leader or character's cards with cost 7 or less. So he's really annoying, actually. He's Straw Hat, so something to put in RG Luffy or into Brook. And then we got Kobe. This is a very good card. This has revitalized Kobe a lot. I think that he's very interesting. I don't think Kobe's deck is perfect, but this definitely adds a lot of life to it. And there's also, I believe it's in the set, there's a girl, a female Navy soldier who is like the greatest support for that deck. Because if I'm not mistaken, what she does is she gives all of your Navy or Sword characters, either Navy or Sword, one or the other, plus 2k on the field. So your board becomes very sticky and very annoying. But the problem is with Kobe is like he doesn't have a lot of counters that are good. He doesn't have a lot of things that are like good defensively. So he actually does get burned down from life. So he might have a full board, but he's still losing the game. All right, we've got Ginny. We've got Mr. Kamakiri. We've got this Heavenly Warriors, which is annoying chump blocker for Enel. We've got Moda, who I love. She got rotated out, but she's a really good 2k and a really good support in Red Blue Ace. I really liked her because like she was just a decent 2k, and now she's a new 2k. Look at some cards from top of your deck, reel up to one Lelouchia Kingdom and add it to your hand, then place the rest of it. Oh, okay. Pretty specific. Rocky, another Sky Island, Lelouchia Kingdom. What was the whole hubbub with this? 7 costs, all of your characters' base costs of 1 game plus. Whoa. Oh, set this. Oh. What the hell, man? Why did they make this a 7 cost? This would be so good in Rayleigh's deck. Set the power of up to one of your opponent characters to 0 during this turn. Alright, so it's basically like Ein, except it's not a character on board, and it basically has a bunch of babies. Wow, this looks really cool. Merfolk Fishman, Hyozo. Bro's looking crazy. We've got Leo, who's another staple in the Lucy deck. We've got Tony Chopper, who is a 1K, 4 for 6. And then we got Bartolomeo Kuma, which is actually pretty interesting. This is definitely something that I think will bring a little bit of levity to the OP-12 Kuma, who has been reigning supreme for a while. So it's on play. If you have 2 or less life cards, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life card. So that's pretty good. For a 7-drop, that's pretty good. On KO, add up to 1 card from the top of your opponent's life cards to understand. So similar to Kuma, he's 7K, but you only heal if you're 2 or less life, which on 7 Dawn might be likely. And then when he dies, you add up to 1 card from the top of your opponent's life cards to the owner's hand. So like he does a trash life, but I feel like he's decent. I don't know. I feel like people are not hyping him up because they prefer the new Zoro for the discard and immediately heal, which I get that, but I don't know, man. I'm sick of cards that heal. Like I use the 4-cost Hiyori just to heal a little bit and Gecko Moria and to block. But I don't know. There's too many cards that just, you know, you summon them, they heal. And it's like, bro, like how is it that Borsalino's a 5-cost and bro just be healing you ridiculously? This is very good support for Gecko Moria. If your leader has Turtle Barks, trash 5 cards on top of your deck, which is pretty good. I actually do this with the Victorious Sindri. And then on KO, if you have 6 or less cards in your hand, which is pretty likely with Moria, draw 1 card. That's actually huge. I would love to play 4 of him, but I just don't know who I'm going to replace. Noland. Okay. I know a lot of people are saying that this Noland was really good. Damn. Bro has Rush and a 2K. He's actually pretty good. Damn. All right. Pretty cool. Or he doesn't have Rush. He gets Calgar Rush. Okay. Let's see. The owner of Sindri's Shadow. Weird. 2K. Plus up to 1 card from your opponent's trash at the bottom of the owner's deck. That's actually really good anti-Moria tech, but who runs that? Zap, East Blue. If your leader's base power becomes 7,000, your leader's base power becomes 7,000 until the end of your opponent's next end phase. That's actually really good for Krieg, I think. The only problem with Krieg, I think he has better 7-drops with, what's bro's name? Kura or Kurama, whatever bro's name is. Gum Hawk Getling. You may add 1 card from the top or bottom of your life cards to your hand. Add up to 1 Egghead type character card from your hand to the top of your life cards face up. Then give up to one of your opponents. Wow, this does a lot for 2 Dawn. What? That's good, dude. Like you could basically, so take a life for 2 Dawn. So this is like an alternate Hiyori, I guess. It's like a non-character Hiyori kind of, and it's Egghead. We've got the new Brook, very cool. New Brook looking nice. I love his all art. The Brook all art. This is not it, but his all art is really beautiful. Then we got Mr. Laboon. We've got Orlambus, and then we've got Nico Robin. Not the annoying Nico Robin, but Nico Robin. She is. You may add 1 card from the top of your life cards to your hand. If your leader has a Straw Hat crew type, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards, then play up to 1 Sky Island type character that causes 5 or less from your hand. So she's the other annoying Nico Robin. The worst Nico Robin is the one that is you trash 1 life, gain 2 life, and then she can't be removed from the field, and if she is, your opponent actually takes damage, which is pretty annoying. And then, ooh, is this an alternate? I can't tell. I don't think it is, but it's beautiful. This is the new Luffy, who is going to be very good in the new Bonnie. The yellow-red Bonnie is where it is. Wow, this is a really nice card. I like it a lot. It's like embossed, like, wow. This is not an alternate, I don't think. I think this is normal. This is a secret rare. It's very cool. It's very nice. I feel like this is a regular card, similar to the old Mihawks. Where it just looked cool. But let's go ahead and put this brother in a penny sleeve. And there's no disrespect to the other cards, but this one looks really nice, and I'd like to sleeve them up. So put them in a sleeve and put them to the side. So far, so good. I mean, I haven't seen anything I'll use other than that Gecko Moria support. Kind of hoping for that red Zoro, because I feel like he's going to be really annoying to try to get, because everybody's going to want him because he's so good in like every red deck. Fuza, Sentamaru, Nico Robin. What is her type? Straw Hat Crew. On play, draw 2 cards, trash 2 cards from your hand. I feel like I have never, ever, ever seen a Brook use that. I feel like it's not good. Ooh, Ryuma. This guy, I feel like is going to be very hit or miss, but he's still cool. So, obviously, he's probably going to be... You could use him in Yamato's deck, but he's probably best in RG Odin. And his whole gimmick, I think, is like getting rid of babies. So, like, on play, when attacking, key up to one of your opponent's rested characters, cost of 4 or less. So, it's like, when you play RG Odin, you want to control the board. So, he's actually really good for controlling the board. The only thing I kind of don't get with him is, like, why only rested? I understand the whole thing with the other Ryuma is that he can only KO things that are rested anyway. Like, I get that. But I feel like he would be really good if he just got rid of, like, small bodies. But, I mean, that's what he does. They just have to be rested. But, he's very good. And technically, I think he's better design-wise because he is 6 costs. RG Odin wants things that are 5 and up. And then at the same time, he is... What's the word I'm looking for? Sticky. You don't have to kill him. The other Ryuma had to die to get the rest of the on-play. Nami-shan. Oh, wow. We got... Ooh, this looks like we got an alt Kobe. Wow, he looks really nice. Wow. Wow. I didn't even know there was a new Kobe. I'm so slow. Oh, this is the... Oh, this is this alt Kobe. Wow, that's actually really nice. That's very, very nice. So... I didn't know this existed. So we got the alt Kobe, and if you see in the background, you can see Garp smiling. Oh wow, that's actually this is really nice. I talk mad smack about Kobe, just because like I feel like his deck could be so much like Kobe's deck is a lot like Red Blue Marcos in my opinion. It's all about like damage down, removal. Like that's where he kind of shines, and it's just it doesn't happen that much, but I like that. Wow, that's a very, very nice alt. That is a very nice alt art. I liked it a lot. I wonder if the camera focused properly or not, but should be able to see it, I think. Yeah, that's a really nice alt. I like that a lot. I like that a whole lot. Very, very cool. Very, very nice. I thought he was a leader for a split second because I'm not used to black cards. Obviously, Gecko Moria is yellow-black. That's like the first black deck I've ever used. But wow, he's a very, very nice alt-art. I'll be honest with you, right? Not a huge fan of Kobe, right? Like from the anime's perspective, he's kind of annoying and like he's technically part of the disgusting Navy. But his whole story with Garp, like I feel like Garp makes his story more interesting because the whole thing of him being the star pupil and him basically being the great redemption for Garp and things of that nature make him interesting. But I don't know, bro. Like anytime I see Kobe, like even when he got kidnapped by Blackbeard, it's like bro's on an island just doing manual labor. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, at least fight back. At least pretend like you're not gonna go with the flow. What's this? East Blue Buggy Pirates. When attacking, key up to one of your opponent's characters with 3,000 power less with a Dawn card given. If this was a 2K, I would say you'd run that in Krieg, but I don't know, honestly. Because he costs 2, and in order to get that value, you would need a board established. And if you have a board established, why are you playing a 2 cost that does not have rush? Main, K up to one of your opponent's characters, costs 4 or less, then add 1 card from the top of your life cards to your hand. Oh, this definitely is for Enel, Yellow Enel support, because why else would you take a life? Purple Sky Island. Play up to 1 Heavenly Warriors with a cost of 1, or up to 1 Vassal's type character with a cost of 1 from your hand. Well, it's actually not. I wonder why I never see Purple Enel play this ever. I feel like that's pretty good ability. Bartolomeo Kuma. On KO, play up to 1 revolutionary type character with a cost 4 less from your hand. Okay, this is Bello Betty. I would think that that's what would work best. If you have Kelly Funk, this character gains plus 3k power. That's crazy. And then we got the new red-yellow Jewelry Bonnie. I should probably give her a chance as a leader to use because I've been using red more. And I feel like she perfectly kind of exemplifies what you want to do with red, which is be aggressive, have bodies on board, just have a lot of counter power. And to be fair, she is a 7k leader on 1 life. She is yellow, so she has opportunities to heal. And with the new Zoro, she becomes a 9k leader. So, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like the gameplay I've seen with her, I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know. Like, hasn't been too riveting. Maybe if I try out in the sim, maybe I'll feel differently. But I don't know. I'm not super excited to play her, but I like that she's red. Draw 1 card, then give up to one of your Rest of Dawn cards to one of your Skyline type leader character cards. Okay. All right, we got the 2k Cavendish, which is usually running Lucy. If you have 4 more events in your trash, this character gains 2,000 power. Yeah, this is Lucy all the way. Docking 6. What is this? This is the guy that Brooke plays, right? Really annoying. You may trash 3 cards from the top of your deck. Play up to 1 Straw Hat Crew type character card with a cost 2. This character gains plus 6 cost. Yeah, this is annoying. He's super annoying, man. And what is this? Straw Hat Crew, another Brooke card. You may rest one of your Dawn cards. If your leader has Straw Hat Crew type, trash for 5 cards from the top of your deck. 0 cost. That's actually... or 1 cost. Counter. You may trash 1 card from your hand. Up to one of your leader characters gains plus 3k during this battle. That's actually a really good 0 cost. That's a really good 0 cost. Usually that's the type of 0 cost you see in like green or yellow, but I guess it's just, you know, the kind of vanilla crash a card, get 3k. Not too bad, actually, especially for Brooke, because Bro sends things to the trash like his savings account. Like, nothing is wasted with him. Buggy, give up to one of your wrestling guard, blah, blah, blah. Draw 1 card on KO. Genbo. More Purple and Nell support. Rumbar Pirates. Who the... Up to one of your Brooke cards gains plus 2k power during this turn. On play your turn. Huh. I wonder... I guess because he's not Straw Hat, people don't run him. Oh, CP0. That's crazy. You may trash 2 cards from the top of your deck. KO to one of your opponent's characters with base cost 5 or less. We're getting Lucci support. Alright. More Lucci support. Okay. Rolling Pirates. Okay. I don't know what support that is. Tony Chopper. Gum Storm. Sanji, which is like a really good 2k in the new Brooks. And then we got an event card. In this event card, I've seen... If your leader has a Straw Hat Crew type, trash 1 card from the top of your life cards, then up to 1 card from the top of your deck, top of your life cards, trash 1 card from your hand. Okay, 1 for 4. Your leader gains plus 4k power during this battle. That's pretty good. 1 for 4. Not 1 for 4 per character, but if you think about it, it doesn't matter because the new Luffy protects his board anyway, so... If they go for leader, that's where you need the counters. The board doesn't really matter. So far, so good. We got the new Brooke leader. We got the new Bonnie leader. We got the cool alternate Kobe. So far, so good. I feel like all the leaders this set are pretty cool. So it's kind of hard to go wrong with an alternate leader. That Kobe is very, very cool. I like that a lot. Emmett. We got Haguma, Kelly Funk. Got more Luffy event, another Luffy event, which people spam for the 2k. We got Hattori, we got Monkey D. Luffy, which is Dressrosa Straw Hat Crew. Opponent's turn, if your leader has a Dressrosa type, this character gains plus 3k power. I kind of like that. No one plays him, but I like that. And he's a 2k. This has got to be, yeah, this is East Blue. This is for Krieg. If your leader has an East Blue type, give up to 1 Dawn card from your opponent's cost area to your opponent's characters. I want to play Krieg just to, like, bully RG Luffy. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping Krieg is like terrible, except for against RG Luffy. He just dominates. This is the new Luffy. This is the new annoying Luffy. He's very good, but because of all the healing the game has added, he's very annoying because his whole gimmick is if your Sky Island type character with 6,000 base power or more will be removed from the field by your opponent, you may add 1 card from the top of your life cards to your hand. So imagine, right? He's kind of similar to Vivi, where like his characters become extremely sticky. That's why, in my opinion, Gecko Moria, like even with this new meta, he's so damn good because his Luffy that is really good. I think he costs 5 or 6, so he can get stunned, but he's damn near impossible to kill. Bro will just keep taking his lives, and then on his turn, if he's 1 or 2 lives, he'll either A, play a Borsalino to heal, or B, play a Zoro to heal. And it's like, you feel like you're in prison because you're just sitting there watching bro heal. And you're like, please, bro, please, let me play the game. All right, we got Nico Robin, and we got another baby Usopp, and that is that. In general, what I think about this set, it's very all over the place, mostly because half of it is EBO4. It has, like, the most random support. It has random Lucci support. It has random RG Odin support. It has a bunch of different people. Not 100% sure, you know, kind of what the common theme would be here. I'm kind of praying that you could build a Krieg deck from this. I'm hoping. I'm seeing some Krieg cards like this. This guy's another good guy for Krieg. She's good for Brook. This is General Sky Island. Dressrosa. Okay, this I've seen spammed with, what's his face? I've seen him spammed with Lucy. The new Purple Enel looks pretty cool. His ult is very nice. Kuro! Very nice, very nice. Yeah, we need a Kuro. He's really good. He's a blocker, and I'm pretty sure he brings someone out. Give up to 2 Dawn cards from your opponent's concierge to 2 Dawn cards, rested or active, from your opponent's concierge to one of your opponent's characters. Then at the end of the turn, up to one of your rested characters. At the end of this turn, up to 1 rested character with 3 or more Dawn cards given will not become active in your opponent's next refresh phase. Yeah, that's really good against RG Luffy, man. And then we've got another Bartolomeo Kuma. I like this. I like this. I'm gonna be honest, right? I have mixed feelings, right? RG Luffy got a lot of support, and OP-14, right? That Nami is beautiful for that RG Luffy. Literally was written for the leader, right? But now with Krieg, it's pretty clear. Like, you're now punishing RG Luffy. Like, just for RG Luffy existing, bro's getting punished, right? And it's similar to what happened in OP-14 as well. Nami came out, other cards that can rest came out, and that was like a response to Emu and how annoying Emu was. And on one hand, it's good, but on the other hand, it's like, bro, like, you're gonna make problems and then sell solutions. Like, that's pretty corny. Like, in my opinion, I feel like now with all the healing, they're gonna add a set in the future where it's gonna be like, oh, hey, your opponent cannot heal during this turn and your next turn, and like that's gonna be like the big gimmick to get around all this healing BS. Which I'll love it. I will love it, but it's kind of cheap, honestly. The new Calgra. 3 for 5, pretty good. This Arlong I've seen in the Krieg deck as well, so... Oh, he's East Blue, actually. Damn, he is East Blue. I like his art. His art is actually really nice. His art is pretty, like, unique compared to other, like, kind of common cards. And then we've got another Lucy event. Okay. So far, I don't have enough to build a Krieg deck. I bought some Krieg stuff, thinking, like, hey, you know, maybe I can build Krieg. I've only seen one of the blocker. I've seen none of the big rush Krieg guys. I would like to see him, but alright, we've got I don't know who that's for. Lulusha Kingdom Doll. This is definitely for Kobe. All of your Navy type characters gain +2 costs. That's actually really good. Hody Jones. Set up to 1 of Fishman type leader is active, then add 1 card from the top of your life cards to your hand. Yeah, that's another thing. This is Hody Jones support, which I guess is pretty good. I mean, it's pretty random. Another Ryuma, nice. Yeah, actually probably would run him as a 2 of. Perona! She's a 2K. If your character with 7,000 base power or less will be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, you may trash 1 card from your hand instead. This is actually really good. 7,000 base power or less. I don't know. If it was 7,000 base power or more, I'd be happy because I was getting like cheesed on with the Megalo. Like Megalo kept killing my Gecko Morias, which is pretty annoying. Brook Sama. So this Brook is very, very good in general. I think that actually he's good in any deck. Rest up to 1 of your opponent's cards. That's very good. Activate main. You may trash this character. If your leader has a Straw Hat type crew, set up to one of your characters with a base cost of 8 of 8 or less is active. So his on play is good for everybody, right? His activate main is only good for Brook, probably Brook or Luffy, technically. I think I will add this Perona to the deck. I need 2 keys anyway. I actually bought a bunch of like random 2K Thriller Bark 2Ks because I didn't have enough. So if I got more of her, I'll use her, and her ability is not bad. Although I don't know how to feel about the 7,000 power or less, because what is she protecting? She's only protecting the 6 cost more. Everyone else you don't mind. Hey, another Thriller Barks card, Absalom. On KO, add up to 1 Thriller Bark type character cards from your trash your hand. Oh, that's actually pretty good. And you don't have to put anything from your trash to your deck, which is what the other Hogback does. But I never thought that was a big deal, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll use him. Let me see. He's 4 for 5, right? I mean, I don't know. I guess he's technically better than that Hogback, right? Because you don't have to put anything from your trash back to your deck, so technically he's better. Krieg, Yorogi. This is actually pretty good for Kid. I've seen people using it with Kid. You may trash 1 Supernova type card from your hand. This character gains Rush during this turn. Activate main. You may turn 1 card from the top of your life cards face down. Give up to 1 Rested Dawn card to your leader or one of your characters. Yeah, that is for Mr. Eustace Kid. We've got Ohm. So we've seen Ohm and Holly. Now we got Ohm. Hey, here we go. This is a very good card for Krieg. Very annoying. If your leader has the East Blue type, this character gains blocker and 2k power. So he's 4 for 6. And if your leader has East Blue, K up to one of your opponent's characters, 6,000 base power less. That's very good. That's a really good ability. That was like Lucky LaRue or whatever his name is from Red Haired Pirates. I mean, it's pretty much copy-paste for the most part. But I don't remember if Lucky LaRue... I'm assuming he's leader locked, because if he wasn't, why wouldn't more people run him? Okay, we got some Rolling Pirates. Law, 2k. Well, okay. This character cannot attack unless your opponent has 2 or more characters with base power 5,000 more. Wow, that's random as hell. I guess it's because he's 3 for 5. Zeph, which is probably good for Krieg, although I never see people run him. Puma, CP, Oli. Oh yeah, this Zoro is spammed in Brook. I didn't know he was new. I thought he was old. Yeah, this Zoro is spammed in Brook. Hey, we got the new Krieg. Very nice, very nice. Hey, there we go. We at least got the leader. His ult is actually... I don't even know what his ult looks like, now that I think about it. I don't know what his ult looks like. Got the Krieg event. We got the Lightning Dragon. And yes! We got one. We got one. This guy's really, really good. So, he like... So the way I'm approaching Krieg is unironically just to like be anti-RG Luffy, but he's very good in general. He's red-green, so like he's Mr. Board. Like his board is amazing. So again, the thing that ends up happening is that everyone's like, all right, your board is amazing. My board sucks. Someone just go for your life. So you kind of like have to have 2Ks. I think you need at least 12 2Ks in the deck, maybe 3 or 4 counters. But this guy's really good because he has Rush. On top of having Rush, you have up to 3 of your opponent's Rested Dawn cards to one of your opponent's characters. Then this character gains Rush, right? Then activate main once per turn. If this character is played on this turn, give all of your opponent's characters minus 1k power during this turn for every Dawn card that is given to the character. So like, you're potentially giving 4 Dawn to like a 12k character, and then making them... Or actually, you could do even more, maybe. And I would imagine Ace Luffy Sabo is pretty good in the deck, too, to do an extra minus 3k. And by the way, this is 8 for 9. That's a great Dawn. That's great Dawn spending. 8 for 9 is really good, especially with that effect. Nice. So we got a couple of Krieg cards. We're cooking right now. I mean, you probably want to run 3 of those in the Krieg deck. Krieg also does go heavy with blockers because, again, like I said, people do go for your life. You want to protect your board anyway, but, you know, people do be going for your life. So, yeah, all right, nice. We got some Krieg. We got some Krieg stuff. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. We've got Mr. Emmett. We've got some guy who looks like Ryu's grandpa, Morgan. All right, we got almost a playset of the Morgan. We've got 3 Morgans. is this? On KO, if your leader has a Shandian Warriors type, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards. It's actually really good. It's actually really good. I mean, obviously it's for Calgara, but can't complain. Hey, we got the new Smoker and Tashigi. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I like the Smoker and Tashigi. Hey, we got the Altanel. Very, very nice. Oh, he looks really nice compared to his regular art. So all the leaders look beautiful, right? And the thing that's so nice about them is that, like, it's them and their crew. It's like them in the background. Even the alt of Kobe, right, had Garp in the background. Like, it's very thematic. It's very beautiful. Damn, I was not feeling a certain type of way about Nell, but after seeing this alt leader, wow, this is a really, really, really nice art. I'm just staring at it. I'm sorry. They're really nice art. Man, I felt the same way when I saw the alt Boa. Like, you see these cards and pictures and they look pretty nice, but man, he looks really nice. Wow. That's a W in my book. Wow, wow, wow. I definitely think, you know, in person it now looks amazing. But from the pictures I saw, the Brook looks really cool. Like the alt Brook. Wow, nah, I'm happy about that. That's actually a beautiful pull. Very nice. Very, very nice. The leader set for OP-14 was very good. And I think again in OP-15, it's different. The art style is different, but I like it. I like it a lot. Higuma, Nico Robin, we got Spoil, we got Vegapunk. Bro's head is on a different level. We got Bobby Funk, we got Alpha, got another Yorugi. I actually want to play the kid really bad. I'm waiting for the kid starter deck to come out. I have a kid leader, I have some supernovas, I have the ACOS kid because he's good in yellow in general, but I really would like to try him out. Krieg, Ganfall. This guy is a nuker. Wiper. So this guy, in my opinion, ruins decks like Gecko Mori a little bit. Red Blue Marco gets absolutely annihilated by this. It's not really meta. But like any deck that has like setup cards that are low cost, he destroys because he on played, he makes all characters minus 2k, and then anyone who's zero cost, or not zero cost, zero attack power gets KO'd. So like he wipes the board. Like he basically will get rid of all the chumps. So if you, I don't think, yeah, no, I don't think there's any real way for him to get rid of like big bodies, but chumps, they definitely getting hurt. All right, we got Doll, we got Genbo, we got Koala, Margarita, Hody Jones, Nizumi, another Krieg card. All right, Leo. Oops, I skipped over. No, I didn't. Leo, Peso, Sanji. Nice. This is, I like this. Oh, we got a Dawn card. Very nice. It's looking like an EBO4, so I'm gonna ring that golden bell. Or actually, no, that's Sky Island. This card is very interesting. I feel like it kind of came at an interesting time because it's pretty good tech. It's kind of like Gravity Blade, but for yellow. It says you may turn one card from the top of your life cards face up. So immediately, I'm thinking of supernovas. If you have less characters than your opponent, K up to one of your opponent's characters that costs 6 or less, and up to one of your opponent's characters that costs 5 or less. So like, imagine if you're going against like, I don't know. I mean, Gecko Moria, like he wants to lose 1, but 2 is pretty annoying. This is I feel like this is a pretty good Gravity Blade. It's not perfect because it's 6 costs quite a bit. You're only removing a 5 cost and a 4 cost, but I feel like it can be useful. Sanji, Egghead Strawhawk Crew. When attacking, this character's base power becomes the same as your opponent's leader during this turn. Oh, damn, that's actually good. On KO, if you have 2 or less life cards, play up to 1 yellow character card with 6,000 power less from your hand. That's actually pretty good. He has no trigger, which is definitely going to hurt him being added to Egghead Luffy, but pretty good effect, in my opinion. That's a pretty good effect, because immediately what I think of is like, hey, get a free swing in on Mr. Roger, but he is a 4, so you have to attach a Don in order to swing to any leader, so I don't know. He low-key would have been way better as a 5,000 attack. I don't know why they did him dirty with 4. Kelly Fong, Bartolomeo Kuma, Moda, this Rayleigh card, which I could have sworn already existed, Yama, Baki, Seacat, Tony Chopper, Krieg, Rebecca, who, like I said, is a pretty annoying leader, Jewelry Bonnie, and oh my god, is this Nami annoying in Brook. This is a must. This is a run 6 of these in a Brook deck. She is like the bread and butter of Brook. This is what makes Brook stand out. She summons a Straw Hat from the trash, gives him Rush, and I mean, is there anything else you need? She's 8 for 6, but it doesn't matter because she summons a Straw Hat. What is it? What is it exactly? On play, if your leader has a Straw Hat crew type, play up to 1 Straw Hat crew type character that costs 7 or less from your trash. The character played with this effect gains Rush during this turn. So if you play Luffy, you're spending 8, you're getting 4 back, right? So you spend 4 Dawn to get a 7 body who does double attack. If they don't have a blocker, it's over, bro. It's tough. It's tough times, I'm telling you. I know, because that's how Brook gets me. That's how Brook began me. All right. So far, we're about 2/3 of the way through. Can't complain. Got some really cool alt cards. I only wish we got a little more Krieg, but I mean, hey, we got the Mihawk 2K, so that's something. We got Mr. Pincers, which is, I don't know what he's used for. On play, set up to one of your opponent's rested character. Set up to one of your opponent's rested. Select up to one of your opponent's rested characters. If the chosen character has a cost or equal to the number of Dawn cards given to it, KO it. Probably not going to be used much in Krieg, in my opinion, but never know. Ginny, Yorkie, Nezumi, which is for Krieg, Django, which is for Krieg, Nola, which I think is for Purple and L, Monkey D. Luffy, who I don't know who he's for, this guy, and then we got another Kuro, very nice. This guy is going to be really good in Crocodile. He's a monster in Brook. But in general, any deck that has a lot in trash is going to be benefiting from him. He's very good. There's a lot of cards that have come out in this set. Well, I don't want to say a lot, because the only ones I can think of is Red Zoro and that Black Luffy. That makes leader 7K. So it's becoming a little bit more common. They used to be a little bit harder to achieve, but it's getting up there. All right, let's move some of these cards to the side. We've got plenty of bulk here. Kotori, Absalom, definitely. The thing that bothers me about Absalom is that, well, he does have a trigger. Yeah, he does have a trigger. Okay. I was gonna say the thing that bothers me about Absalom is that he doesn't play out other Bark, but he does have a trigger of his own, so can't really complain. What does this guy do? He's from East Blue. If your opponent has any Dawn cards given this character gains plus 2k power during this turn. 2 for 5, potentially. It's actually not bad. Amazon, Frankie, regular 2k. Thor, which is for Purple and now. Laboon. And then who is this? This is up to one of your sword type leader character cards can also attack active characters during this turn. Kind of whatever in my opinion, because there's, what's that girl name? There's a red character card that does the same thing. Counter, your leader gains plus 3k power during this battle. Probably the Kobe probably needs that more than anything. And then this girl is very annoying. She's very good in Krieg. What does she do? If this character would be KO'd, you may trash one character card with power 6,000 or less from your hand instead. So like, she ain't going anywhere. Activate main once per turn. You may give up to one of your opponent's rested Dawn cards to one of your opponent's characters. Give up to one rested Dawn card to its owner's leader, one of their characters. So, 5 for 6, she's putting rested Dawn on characters, so she's probably going to be really good for setting up for that big boy Krieg that comes out. Alright, let's see. I think we have 3 packs left. Let's see. We have Sentamaru, Dr. Hogback, Kakama Rikiki, Goro, CP9, Raids, Margarita, Big Head, Vegapunk, Corona. That's 2 2Ks. That's pretty good. We got another Brook. We got Bartolomeo, looking pretty stunning and pretty dashing. And last but not least, we've got Kairos. I could have sworn that Bartolomeo already exists. There's a lot of red Bartolomeos. There's a lot. Bartolomeo. Probably a one-off character for Lucy. Yeah, he's Dressrosa. It's also Barto Club. Okay. Alright, let's see. We're in the home stretch here. Doll, Uza, Oji, another Ryuma, so that makes 3. Pacifista. I see Lucy leader coming up. Hody Jones, Dressrosa, Mr. Lucy himself. Another Krieg event. Another Brook event. Another Pearl, which is good for Krieg. And then another Dawn. Another Dawn deck. Another Dawn pack. So that's 2. Alright. We've got 3 packs left. I guess I misspoke earlier. Okay. Let's go. I want to get to the end of this because I want to actually move this around and put the cards around. And I'll probably put the bulk to the side for my friends, whoever is building Purple Enel. I got a lot of Purple Enel, actually. I think you could probably build a Purple Enel deck just from this deck, to be honest. Alright. We've got Zeph. We've got Hadrian, which is a 2K. Kobe. The event. Another event for Krieg. Ganfall. What does Ganfall do? If you have a Sky Island type character with 7,000 power or more, give this card in here -3 costs. Okay, so he's 1 for 4. Press up to one of your opponent's characters where the costs are equal to less than the number of your opponent's life cards. That's definitely a card. I mean, it's definitely one of the cards of all time, I'll be honest with you. Alright. Come on. I want to see what is here. Octoballoon. Spoil. Purin, Santamaru, Bartolomeo, Braham. What does this do? I keep seeing this on Twitter. If you have 10 or more cards in your trash, up to one of your opponent's characters with base cost 5 or less cannot attack until the end of your opponent's next end phase. Huh. I don't know how to feel about that. It's a freeze, I get that, but I don't know. Don't know who that is for, honestly. Lucy. Another Arlong. And then we've got a Blocker Enel. Pretty cool. The Blocker Enel and the Big Body Enel is pretty much, the crown jewel of the Enel deck. No surprise. 6 for 8, and then it becomes 2K. I think you get a minus down for that. Alright, here we go. Empty. Nothing left. This is the last pack. I'm assuming it's probably going to be a dead pack because we got some pretty good stuff, not going to lie. We got the Alt Enel, which is really good, and we got the Alt Kobe. We also did get this Secret Luffy, which I don't know how rare he is, but bro secret, so what can I say? Alright, Buggy. Okay. Kotori. Absalom. I think I got a place at Absalom. Alpha. Holy. Bobby Funk. Laboon. Hirogi. That's actually really good. I'm definitely using that kid there. Very. That's actually a really good tech card for Purple Enel. Sanji. Last but not least, we've got Ors, who is Thriller Bark. And what does he do? If you have Gecko Moria with 10,000 power more on your field and there are no other Ors cards, this character gains plus 7k power. It's actually pretty good. Oh, wait a second. On KO, you may place 3 cards from your trash at the bottom of your deck in any order. Play this character from your trash. Oh, 4 for 7. Well, I don't know. This is an interesting character. I don't know how to feel about that. I feel like consistency is better. And although it is pretty cool to have a 4 for 7 in your deck, isn't there already a Thriller Bark 4 for 7 where in order to do it you have to KO a Thriller Bark and then that's how you get it? I don't know. But either way, that is that. Let's go ahead and take all our cool cards. And we got a couple of... I like this Arlong, although he's, normal. Let's go ahead and count it out. We've got the Alt Enel, which is absolutely beautiful. The Alt Kobe, which is nicer than I thought. Regular Kobe, which, honestly, he's good for the Kobe deck. Lucci, who's random Lucci support, and then this secret Luffy who, again, his card art and the embossment is actually pretty surprising. I wasn't expecting it to, be like that. I don't think this is the alt. I'm pretty sure it's not. No, it's not. It's not the alt, but it is very nice. I like it quite a lot. Honestly, from all these pills, I would say Kobe surprised me the most. Like, he looks very, very nice. But, make no surprises here, and let's not make any mistakes. Enel's crown jewel. He's very cool. I might have said that Brook was a nice-looking leader, but I take it back. Now that I own Enel, number one, top of the top. So, there we go. That is all 24 booster packs. This is a moment to relish in and remember, because for me personally, this will more than likely be the last MSRP booster box I ever own of One Piece, at least in the near future. So, pretty good. We've got an alt leader, an alt Kobe, and we've got a secret rare, so we can't really complain. We've got a lot of cards for Krieg, and we did get a Ryuma, which is pretty good for the RG Odin. So we're cooking. We've got some things to do here. Definitely thinking of. So wait, I'm confused though. So there is. So I got 0 Zoro, which is terrible. That's really bad. Because that means he's pretty rare. I think he's EBO4, which makes it worse. But the thing that's confusing me now is, if Ryuma's a 6 cost, and if I was running the 6 cost Yamato, should I swap them, add them, or what should I do there? Not sure. But we'll see what will be. I think that is the end for me. We will go ahead and look at the Poke Restock app and try to catch some restocks for One Piece in the future. I think that I'm satisfied with this box. I'm very happy with this box. But it's bittersweet because it's probably one of the last ones. So let's go ahead and be grateful for what we have and had, and let's hope that Bandai prints more for the future.